Hello and welcome everyone. I have the topic of sketchbook covers to have a look at today. You can see there's quite a few. There are more to the side. So without further ado, let us just pick somewhere to start. And maybe I will start with this one. So this one has been done with Pebeo Cern Relief. It's got quite a shiny, hard, pretend leather cover, I suppose. And for those of you that don't know what I mean by Pebeo Cern Relief, you can get them in little packs like this. Cern Relief Vitrail for project ideas, and it shows that you can use them on glass, tin, paper, well, all sorts of things, vases, what do you call them, plant pots. Yeah, they are really, really useful. I use them a lot to add some texture to my paintings because they do, if I can get that one back in. So, I mean, I have got quite a few colours. I will leave a link below, but they're quite satisfying because they're raised. So there we go. There's one idea for perhaps this kind of cover. This one is a Stillman and Burn Nova series. That's what I've used it on. So let's pop that down there. Something simpler. This is like cardboard. So this is the Ranger. I can't remember what this is called actually, unless it says it inside. Oh, it's the Dilutions Square Journal. And all I've done is this is a piece of watercolor paper. It was part of a painting. I didn't like the rest of the painting, but I liked this bit. So I cut it out and I've just stuck it on. So if you find that you do a painting and you only like a small part of that painting, then cut it out, keep it. You can use it to put on the front of your sketchbooks, or like I've done in here, lots of bits and pieces that I've done, I've cut them out and stuck them in actual fact. So yes, there we are. We've got lots of things stuck in this one, so I think it's quite fitting that it has one stuck on the front. So that is another idea, to stick something on the front like so. Let's see what else we have here. Where should we go next? Let's go to this one, which is a pith. I don't know if it says anywhere else, but it's a pith. I think could it be the Oro Blanco? I don't know. So for this one, I used a piece of card, and then this is a piece of fabric. So any of you that do sewing will know that you can get what they call these fat squares. So that's the piece of fabric that I cut out to size. This is my Harry Potter collection, by the way. I actually bought this set and a whole another set as well. I think they might have been Winnie the Pooh, to make masks with when we all had to wear masks when we were outside. And then I've kept them because who knows what else I might be able to use them for. So I will leave a link to some fat squares for you. But yes, that has given it like a fabric cover on the front. So this one I haven't really used yet. I think all I've done is, yeah, That's all I've done in the back. Nothing much in that one yet. I've also put a little sticker on here. I'm not quite sure where I got the sticker from, but yes, piece of fabric. Maybe stick some fabric on the front of your sketchbook. What else do we have? Right, this one. This is a handmade book anyway, but it doesn't mean that you can't do the same thing. What I did was, from a watercolour painting, I took a photograph, and then from that photograph I made it big enough onto like an A4 piece of paper, printed it onto an A4 piece of paper, and then you will see that it doesn't quite, well, you might not be able to see, but it doesn't quite match up everywhere. There, that's better. You can see it doesn't. I've just used several prints to cover the sketchbook. So you could do that. You could take one of your paintings, take a photograph of it, and then print it out on your computer printer, sorry, and then just use that as decorative paper to cover your sketchbook with. So that is another idea that you might like. What else do we have here? So this is even simpler. It's basically just putting some stickers on the front. So I've got my Just Go Sketching, which came free with my Just Go Sketching travel set. This is a Moleskine. So yeah, just put some stickers on the front. There's another idea if you want to be quick, but I think it kind of makes our sketchbooks our own when we put these things on the front. Right, what else have I got? This is a little bit different. Here I've used like wax seals. So there's a bumblebee. I'm not sure that you can read that one, but it says with love, and then at the bottom here we've got, it's like a fern. This one is a little Etcher accordion sketchbook, and I just thought that that would make that something a little bit special. So you can get these sets where you buy the wax like this. Sometimes they come with little cubes of wax. You get one of these which houses your little spoon, and if I can reach it, this goes at the bottom. So let's pop that down. So that fits on there, and you would put a little tea light in there so that it keeps it warm. And then obviously you're going to need a lighter of some kind, and you hold it over while the wax melts, and then you can pour, where are we, pour your wax, and then use your seal, wax seal, and stamp it. So that's kind of how it works, but if you don't necessarily have to have all of that equipment. You can just light your piece of wax, and because it's like a candle, you can then just hold it over, and then when you have enough wax there, press down with your seal. So I have actually got a couple of seals. These unscrew, and so you can put various different seals on the end. And as you can see, I've got, if I pull the bits of paper out, how lazy am I? Typically lazy. I've got several different seal heads, I suppose you'd call them. so that I can make a choice as to which seal I want to use. But you can see that's what they kind of look like. So I will leave a link to a little wax seal set below as well, in case that idea is one that you think would be quite nice. I must admit, I have also used little wax seals on bookmarks as well, that kind of thing. So it's quite a nice little addition if you want to do something a little bit different. So there we go, wax seal, another idea. Let's move some of these out of the way again. And what do we have next? Okay, we have got this one next. This one I haven't used yet. It's the Sea White of Brighton Octopus sketchbook. So it's got 8 extending concertina arms. I did do a little I put links to this when I opened it the other day. So on this one I have stuck down a little card. So this card came with my Ericius handmade paints, and I thought it was quite a cute little hedgehog, so I've stuck that on there. And then this is a little sticker that you quite often get these with diaries and various other journaling type books. They'll give you a few stickers free. So I thought when I do use this, I will add the date that I start and the date that I finish. But you could put any little postcard that you have collected that you know were too nice not to use. So somewhere in here, yeah, here we go. I have got a little collection of Natasha Newton. This one is a Crixus. These came with a scrawler box. They're just too nice not to keep. That was from Just Go Sketching. I think that one might have also been a Crixus. So something like that, you know, if you keep the little postcards, little things that come with other things, you could use those to decorate your sketchbook as well. So that's another idea. And then this one, which is my Viviva Colours sketchbook. This again has got one of those leatherette type covers on it. So what I've done is I have used some grey gesso, and then on top of that I have used some of these Sennelier Abstract. They're acrylic 3D liners, and I did review these the other day as well on a previous video. So I've got a few of these which are quite nice for mixed media, but because the gesso, you're not going to be able to put watercolor down on top of gesso or water-based pens or markers or anything like that. So that's why I chose to use these Senneliers. But there we go. Obviously that also has got a raised feel to it, and I just thought that was quite vivid and bright, which kind of goes with Viviva, vivid. So that's another little idea. And then if you have a sketchbook that's got more of like a Hessian kind of feel to it, like this is a Harnemule. I've actually put the gesso on top of this. I've nearly finished this sketchbook, but I thought it would be quite nice if have a go at decorating that now. And I think I'm going to do like a feather on the front. So do I use my Cern Relief or do I use my Sennelier, or perhaps I use a mixture of both. We will see. Let's use, in fact, we'll have a bit of green and what colour? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Perhaps actually we'll go with the, what am I going with? This is the turquoise, I think it's called. Turquoise. This is called flesh ochre. I think those two are quite nice. And then I might add either some silver or some gold. I'll see. Let's see. I'm going to use the flesh colour to kind of get my, I don't really know what you'd call it, the bone part of the feather. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Let's just make sure that this is actually coming out. So I need a tester piece of paper. Let's grab, there we go. That little bit of paper will do. I'm just going to, oh, that's making a noise now. I think that's probably gonna come out now. There we go. That is working now. Right, so let us get this feather bit coming down like so. It's quite pale, but hopefully when I get some more colour in there, it might be okay. In fact, I think I need to do it the other way around. Let's go this way. Haven't done this before, so this could be another one of my whoops, don't make the same mistake as me things, but we will see. Okay, now which way do I need to do it for this? Yeah, let's go this way. You do have to try and squeeze evenly with these, just so that you know, and you can't really go that quickly. Right, we've got some of the lighter colour in there. Now let's get some of the, if I bring that up, you might be able to, there you go, you can see what I've done there. Right, now let's get some of this blue in and make sure, oh, that's working. Okay. Right, if I bring that back up again, you can see I've got a couple of colours going on in there, and this is the way up it's going to be. And then, what colour shall we go with? Right, we've got silver, but that's probably not going to show up too much against the grey gesso. We have got gold. We've got the imitation lead. We've got copper. That's another silver. We've got black. And we've got white. So, which colour shall we do? Just to get something extra in there. I'm kind of leaning towards the copper to give it a bit of a pop. Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay. I'm just going to check that this is going to come out okay. Oops. Oh yeah, there we go. That is coming out okay. So I need to do it from the middle out really. And I don't want too many. I just want a bit of an accent really. Probably getting a nice view of the top of my head now, aren't you? Okay. Well, I quite like that. I think that's given it another kind of dimension. Now I need to get my name on there somehow, don't I? What can we use to get the name on there? Oh, I know. Why don't we see? Oh, actually, before I forget it, the glue that I've used for everything, where I've glued things down, is the tacky glue by Collal. So I'll leave a link to that as well. I am needing something that isn't water-based. Oh, metallic paint marker. Do I have that in a different colour? Are these water-based? That's water-based. That's no good. Well, I don't know whether this will show up because it's silver. I could really do with black, couldn't I? Right, what else? Do we have a very thick black liner? 0.8 line maker. Permanent. Ideal for drawing, writing. Okay, I've found a Derwent line maker that is 0.8. Can I get my name in here? Oh, it's working. Yes. There we go. Now, do I know when I started this? Yes, 2022. My gosh. Okay. So we will put 2022 to whatever for when I finish it. Okay. So, I mean, obviously this has still got to dry, but there we have a mixture of these abstract 3D liners from Sennelier and the Pebeo Cern Relief, and we used, I've lost it again now, no, there it is, the Derwent line maker in a 0.8 to write on it with. So that's going to be really rather pretty when that dries. So yeah, grey gesso was what I used. I mean, you can get gesso in lots and lots of different colours. So, you know, you don't necessarily have to use grey. I think I've got black, grey and white. I don't have any other colours. But yeah, it kind of gives you a surface for anything other than water-based things, for you to, you know, make a pretty cover for any of your sketchbooks, really. So there we go. I hope that that has given you a few different ideas. I will leave links to everything that I can. That I can find anyway. Anything that is an Amazon link, I'm an affiliate, so I will get a small commission if you use that link. I do have to make that quite clear, but I will try and put the links below. You can always use that as a guide to see where, you know, what it looks like, and try and find it, you know, for a better price, or in your own country for a better price, something like that. So yeah, there we go. Hope that was something a bit different, something a bit useful. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like. It really helps my channel to grow. I'll be so grateful. See you again next time, everybody. Take care.